Hey, what's up you guys? This is Junior Trader and in this video we are taking a look at SMCI, the magnificent mover, the bullish moves that it has been giving us. And as I have been talking about it in my all the videos so far, it's been, well, SMCI is the regular coverage, but lately I'm focusing more and more on this just because such a massive move it has been giving us. And today we had its earnings, the guidance and all of that came out. We'll take a look at that. And are we just going to go up and up and up from here on? Because earnings are the time when the price action can really shake itself up. So far, well, SMCI, even though we didn't see massive gap ups or gap downs, but the price action has maintained itself in the bullish structure. And I'll explain you that as we'll go through this video. And then we'll also take a look at what their earnings are like, what is the future guidance looking like, and my opinion as well. All right. So, all right, with that, let's jump right into it. But I also want to let you know, none of this is any financial advice, only for education purposes, just sharing my opinion. Please do your own thing. Okay. Now, so this is what we have, the price action now. And usually in many of the stocks, you will see huge gap ups or gaps downs. And especially what I really want to see after the earnings is what is the price action telling me, because earnings really shakes up the price action and the structure of the chart. And as long as we don't really lose much or we don't break a structural area, we continue to remain in that structure. And in this case of SMCI, I mentioned that as long as we can hold above $37.30 around, that's the zone, we'll still remain overall bullish on SMCI, and we are still overall structure on SMCI just fine and just bullish. So in the post market, that is on the daily interval, we are at 41.78 cents, just right around here. And overall structure has kept itself bullish. I can show you on my tools as well, which post market right now on the daily would not show up, but we are just fine on the overall structure and on the low, excuse me, and on the lower time frames as well. We are just doing fine on SMCI. Now we are yes, we had some pullbacks, but those were just overall structure. As I just showed you was, just on the daily interval, just a pullback. Overall structure has completed its pullback and has turned around in the uptrend again. All good, all fine so far. 37 above is what we wanted to see it close as well. Now, what from here in the ongoing structure? Well, though we don't have a huge gap up or gap down, but yes, we are still in the bullish structure. Technically, we should still look for the bullish plays, and the direction needs to be looked up for the uptrend only. So as long as we still tomorrow holds above 38.28 cents or even 37.30 cents, pull back in the overall structures are just a buy, and our next target still remains $50. All right. It's just fine. It's just a normal pullback so far in the price action, and as long as we hold above 38 and 30 cents around, for now nothing to worry about. This is the zone, and most likely because we have a demand zone, we have high likelihood of, if any pullback comes, to just get bought back up. Coming days, this week, I expect this thing to remain bullish. $50 remains our next target, and after that above is 64 and so forth, level by level. My tools marks all these things automatically for you. If you need access to my tools, links are in the description of this video, and also 45 plus stocks coverage details are over here. Check out the links in the description of this video if you are interested. All right. Now, well, where are we getting next with this thing? Okay. So I want to talk about the earnings a little bit, the guidance, what they're projecting ahead of, the coming quarters, and my opinion, because I have an opinion on this thing. So very quickly, I'm just gonna first go over high level here that, they said adjusted earnings were between 58 cents to 60 cents compared with the Wall Street consensus estimate of 61 cents. Revenue was given in a range of 5.6 billion to 5.7 billion, below analysts' expectation for 5.77 billion. All right, so it's technically a little bit of a miss, but not a huge miss. And price action is what really matters to me after the earnings has happened. And as I said, price action is just bullish. Now I want to get to the point of their outlook guidance, and the article headline is Supermicro cuts its outlook, but there is a silver lining supporting its stock. And I want to provide my opinion on the silver lining that they say. So what is that? The company now projects 23.5 billion to 25 billion in revenue for the fiscal year that ends in June. Its prior range was for 26 billion to 30 billion. This is like near-term outlook. All right. But the 2026 outlook is they say that the company is paving the way for 40 billion in revenue during fiscal 2026. That's well above the 29 billion that analysts were modeling for that period. Okay, great stuff. 40 billion, that's 29 billion ahead of what analysts were modeling for that period. Now, I have my opinion on this, and you might not like this opinion, but I gotta be realistic. Don't go with such a future-looking outlook guidance. Things may change, things may turn around. It's just way far away in timeline to make a decision on a stock price based off of 2026 outlook. Yes, it's all looks great, rosy. Oh yeah, 29 billion plus more than what analysts were modeling. Yeah, but hey, it's just a moving goalpost, and it's way far out that it just creates optimism, but not necessarily they have to really fulfill on those mandates. Well, they're not creating a mandate, they can change it anytime. So don't think just because they have said it that everything is going to be great. So my point being, take it as for just a positive message, but no guarantees on that, and anything can happen. As for near term, yes, their guidance is a little bit less from the, they reduced their outlook for the near term. However, those just are what the guidance is. As for the price action, we make the money not through those guidance. We don't make the money through what they are saying. We make the money through the price action. And price action for now, near term, as long as we are 38 and 30 cents above, we are just fine. And also even until 37.24 area, we are just fine on SMCI, and things are technically in the upward structure. If structure would change, I'll talk about it. So far, so good. And there's also a breakout room for intraday as well tomorrow, and that is as if any of the levels below that you are seeing that my tools marks all automatically for you. Any pullback until then, also anywhere price can consolidate here and can shoot up higher as long as we are above 38 and 20 cents to 37 to 20 cents. Our sentiment and bias should be to if pullback is happening, let it happen, and look at one of these levels to try to play to the uptrend. Again, nothing is guaranteed. We have to have a stop loss. It may just go sideways as well. But the point is, structure is not going to become weak on this as long as overall we are above 37 and 24 cents area around, okay? And that's all I have. And as if we break out above 42 and 93 cents tomorrow, well, we open up the door pretty much $50 through 47, 50, and so forth. So overall structure is bullish. And I want to provide my opinion as well on the earnings and the guidance. And that's all what I have for you guys in this video. If you found it helpful, valuable, please hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you in my next videos, guys. Take care. Bye.